Alright guys, so here I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how you're going to do your face swap assignment. So to start off, you're going to open up Photoshop. Now remember, to open up Photoshop, you're going to go in the Tech Lab folder that's going to be on this side of your desktops, and then you're going to open up Adobe Photoshop CC 2015. Now, the version of Photoshop I have is a little different, but it's okay because the first thing you're going to do once Photoshop opens up is you're going to go to File and then New. Now once this pops up, it's going to look a little bit different on yours because you're not going to have this section here. You're just going to have all of this information in this space. Underneath Untitled 1 on your computer, you're going to see a drop-down box just like this one that says pixels, but yours is going to say default Photoshop size most likely. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that drop-down box, and in it you're going to choose the one that says US paper. Okay? It's the same as the one I'm about to choose here, which is letter, and we will create our page. This way we all are making the same size of a document. Now the first thing we're going to do when Photoshop opens up is we're going to have our settings like this, and we're going to need to get a picture. So we'll go into Google Chrome, and I've already done some searching, and we're going to use this beautiful picture of a dog. So we're going to right click on the picture, and we're going to go to copy image. Once we've copied the picture, we'll come back down here to the bottom and switch back over to Photoshop, and we will be able to paste it by going to Edit, Paste. So right now I can't move the dog, and the reason is because I need to be on the Move tool. So you're going to change to the Move tool, but you also have to remember to check these two boxes up here. So you're going to check Auto Select, and you're going to check Show Transform Control. Now I can make that head bigger. Alright, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Really, I don't need it that big. I'm going to hit the check mark up here at the top once I'm done. So, now I'm going to get my other pictures, so we can just have all of our pictures together. So I'm going to go back into Google Chrome, and we're going to put the pug on Batman surfing. So I'll go ahead, right click, copy image, go back into Photoshop, go to Edit, Paste, and there's Batman. And he's all set. We can make him bigger. We're going to make him, in fact, about the size of our whole board because he's the main subject. We're going to put the dog's head on his. So I'll move him over, and once I have him where I want, I hit the check mark. The picture's a little small, so it might look a little pixelated, but it'll work. Now, our problem is we can't see our pug head anymore, and we need the pug head in order to start face swapping. It is down here on this layer in layer 1. Batman's on layer 2. We want to see layer 1, and so what we're going to do is we're going to click down and hold on layer 1 and drag it above layer 2 until we see those little thing pop up there. And so now we are ready to cut out the border of the pug head. So we want to keep the head. We are going to use the quick selection tool. It's the paintbrush with the dotted lines around it. And so you're going to click on the quick selection tool, and we are going to select the background, the part we do not want. Okay, if I'm cutting out the background of a picture, I'm going to select that. So I've selected it. Now if you notice inside of here we have a little plus. We want that to be a minus right now so that we can unselect this part of his head. We want to keep that part of his head. To do that, you are going to hold down the Alt key on your keyboard. Watch what happens when I hold down Alt. So I click on Alt, the plus turns to minus. I let go of Alt, no more minus. Okay, so I'll hold down Alt, and we'll come back here, let go of Alt, and then all I need to do now is I need to press delete, and that will delete all of that background. To get rid of these dotted lines, I'm going to right click again, and I'm going to choose deselect, and now I have my pug's head. I'm going to come back up to the Move tool. I can get the head the size I want, and I can rotate it. If I hover over a corner, it's going to let me rotate it a little. Batman's head is rotated. And we can move it around. That's pretty good. So, we have now placed the head onto our page. If you wanted, this is where you could go. You could find some other things. You could change the background. You can make it so he's at a luau instead of on a surfboard, or whatever you want. Once you have finished and you have done your cutout, you are going to save it. These are the steps that I can't show you on my computer, but you will go to File and then Save As, and then you're going to need to go to this PC and then choose your home folder, it's the one with your username in it, and you're going to save it in that folder, okay? So, if you get stuck or need help, be sure to ask a friend or a neighbor, and then you will be able to get your video done. Thanks, guys.